Okay, Sean, we're back. It's tournament time. Warzone Teams Tournament. Our first opponents are Zach and Boatman. So that's interesting.
Yeah, the Bombardment Society.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's tournament time. We debuted here rough. We didn't have the debut that we expected, but we came back firing on all cylinders in our second match.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's tournament time. It's time for us to basically lock it down and prove to the rest of the Multiplex Warzone that we are the team to be feared. And sadly, it's got to be against Boatman, who we all like. And Zach's new, so I really don't know Zach that well, so I can't really say anything towards him. But we all like Boatman. It's just a shame that Boatman's got to be the one that we got to take out first.
Yeah, it's going to be a good match. Total respect for both these guys. Obviously, Boatman. Boatman never has a bad match, so we're both going to have to be on our A game. Zach's the X Factor. He's been away a while. He hasn't been here. I don't think he played his first match in over a year. So it's where's he at? Where's his game at? That's going to be the question, I think, and that's going to be interesting to see. Going to be a fun game. I think we're coming on top.
Get it on.
I think it's really fucking cute that Sean Wasserkrug is so enveloped in his own ego that he thinks Zach Ford is new. Where have you been?
I was heartbroken.
Zach Ford's been here, buddy, and you're gonna realize that really soon. Look, Kirk's really good, so it's gonna be a fun time. I like our chances. This is not Zach's first match in a year. This is his first match in 2 weeks, so good track of that. But how do you guys feel? This is going to be a good match.
I want to give some respect to Jurassic Sharks here. I've said it before and I've said it again. I think we, out of everyone, had the unluckiest first-round pick of all the top 8 teams, I would say. I think this is the closest of the round 1 matchups by far, in my opinion. So I think this is going to be a close match. I hope it's a good one. We'll see what happens. Whatever happens. I want to win this one badly, though, because I want my title back. And I think Zach's the guy to help me do it.
And Zach's the guy who deserves to get a title also.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and I'm excited to be facing, the town that's came up since I've been gone. So it's like I'm seeing where I still fit in and showing that I still belong here. And I'm back to my full normal playing mode. I didn't have a beer last time, so now I have a beer and the cardigan and the knee slightly noticeable in the bottom corner of the screen. So it's full Zach mode.
Full Zach mode. Let's do this. Manners maketh man. Let's play.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Movie Warzone. I am your host, not Kaleb Boatman. I am Tim Brzakala. Hello, and I am here joined by Mr. Paulo Yama. How are you doing, sir?
I had a dilemma of which host to try to impersonate, but I decided to go against that. I feel like that would have gone very poorly. But no, I'm excited to be back here in Warzone for this really interesting first-round matchup between 2 very different teams.
Yeah, this will be interesting. Bombardment. Is it Bombardment Society? Is that their
Yes. Yeah. It's a Wes Anderson thing. Don't you know?
Yeah, they're 1-0, and they're facing Jurassic Sharks, who are 1-1. I think that Jurassic Sharks' last match, though, they kind of proved why they are, why they're a good team and why they're here to face off against, the former champ Kaleb Boatman and his new partner Zach Ford. So it'll be a very interesting match. Let's see what happens, and let's bring him in right now, starting with Kirk Kowalkowski and Sean Wasserkrug, Jurassic Sharks.
You made it through, Tim. Good job.
Yeah,
All right, and their opponents being brought in by their manager, Kaleb Koho, Bombardment Society, Zach Ford, and Kaleb Boatman. All right. While I get all of this set up on the screen, Paul, would you mind explaining how round number 1 works?
So round number 1, we have 8 different questions in 8 different categories. If you get all 8 questions correct, you are awarded a bonus question. Each team has 3 repeats for the entire match and 1 challenge. Please submit that officially with the judges if you'd like to challenge, and let us know if you need a repeat. Is there anything else? I think we're ready to get going.
Sounds good to me. All right, guys, I will give you your first question, which is going to be in the category of family films. In the Beethoven films, what kind of dog is Beethoven?
You know, I'm really impressed that this dog was able to compose such like famous, legendary music. I really think that's quite the achievement for an ad. It's almost up there with Air Bud, quite frankly.
Quite frankly, I think you are correct. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Kaleb.
Airbud would beat up Beethoven. St. Bernard.
That is correct. And Kirk.
St. Bernard.
All right. And Zach.
Saint Bernard.
All right. And Sean.
Beethoven would eat Airbud. St. Bernard.
All right. Clean sweep in the first question. Paul, give them their next one.
And your next question is in the category of directors. And it is simply, who directed Curly Sue? Now, they ever called you Curly Tim in your day?
I have curly hair, but nobody's ever called me
Not yet.
Curly Tim. Not yet. This was the first.
Forget the whole Curly Tim Brzakala.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Kirk on this one.
John Hughes.
All right, that is correct. And Zach.
I put Woody Allen.
All right, Sean.
John Hughes.
All right, and Kaleb.
John Hughes.
All right, so Jurassic Shark staying perfect. Zach, the only one missing that. We get into your next question. In the category of comic book movies, what MCU film marked the first appearance of Hawkeye?
I'm waiting for the first appearance of Curly Tim in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm sure that's coming soon.
The announcement will happen once the world stops being on fire. Then you will get that announcement.
I was going to say you're dating a match, but probably not, because it'll probably be for a few months. Anyway.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Zach.
Thor.
That is correct. And Sean.
Thor.
All right. And Kaleb.
Thor.
All right. And Kirk.
I said Thor, the first one.
That is correct.
That is the correct subtitle. That is what we went with. Your next question in the category of classics. What was Marilyn Monroe's last completed film? As we see a blank look from 3 of our competitors, and the oldest one of the group went straight to the board, the vampire himself.
The old vampire, the time traveler himself.
Wes Craven's going to make a sequel of Vampire in Des Moines anyway.
4, 3, 1. Pens down. We will start. Pens down, Zach. We will start with Sean.
Millboy Gore, I said 7-year itch.
That is incorrect. And Kaleb.
The Misfits.
That is correct. And Kirk.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
All right. And Zach.
That'd be the greatest faction the Schmoedown has ever seen. That is correct.
Oh, boy. Yes. All right. Your next question, guys, is in coming of age. In the Hunger Games, how many players compete in the Hunger Games? The macaw sitting off to the side, giving me a look of disdain. And
I heard she's an experienced competitor in these said Hunger Games.
That's accurate. That is 100% true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Kaleb.
24.
That is correct. And Kirk.
I had the wrong number of districts. I said 18.
All right. And Zach.
I imagined 13 district and put 26.
All right. And Sean.
That's exactly what I did, Zach.
I swear they went last. Okay.
There is a 13th district.
There
That's
is
a whole other thing for a whole other day.
Okay.
Your next
Spoilers.
your next question is in the category of romantic comedies. Who co-starred with Ewan McGregor in Down with Love?
I saw this movie when it came out. I don't want to say when, but I saw this movie when it came out, and haven't seen it since.
I guess you're so down with love that you went and got married, so I guess you're a big fan of this movie, huh?
Yeah, that's fair enough. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. I believe we are starting with Kirk on this one.
No blank boards. Rachel McAdams.
That is incorrect. And Zach?
Renee Zellweger.
That is correct. Sean?
Renee Zellweger.
Also correct. And Kaleb?
Renee Zellweger.
All right. All right. So I've got Bombardment ahead with 9 to Jurassic's 7 as we get into your next. Okay. Your next question is going to be in the category of 2010s, guys. In the book of Eli carries around the last Bible. What is unusual about it?
Have you ever had the last copy of any book, Tim? Any of the Harry Potter books? You stole the rest of them and had them burned?
I don't read books. That's a silly
Wow.
question.
We got a regular Jake Marin going over there.
Yeah.
Anti-reading.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Zach.
Is it in Braille? I also don't know how to spell Braille.
That is correct.
That
And
is also how you spell Braille. So that is
Oh,
double
nice.
correct.
I'm an English teacher, guys.
Sean.
I don't know how to spell it, but it's in Braille.
That is correct. And Kaleb.
I went overly specific. It's written in Braille / for blind people.
That is correct. And Kirk.
I also misspelled in Braille.
All right.
And
right.
your final question of round 1. Your final question of round 1 comes in the category of mystery thrillers. What 2006 thriller starred Harrison Ford and Paul Bettany?
Also a fun fact. My dad took me to see the answer to this question in the theater. And I also haven't seen it since it came out.
Yeah, not a lot of thoughts on this one. Gotta be real honest.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we're to Sean.
I didn't have it.
Nothing? Okay, and Kaleb.
Almost had that perfect round. Hollywood Homicide.
That is incorrect. And Kirk.
I said what lies beneath.
Also incorrect. And Zach.
I got nothing.
The answer was Firewall.
To be honest, had
You guys
never
don't
heard
know
this
what's
movie in
up.
my entire life. Gotta be
Oh,
real
it's actually pretty good. I didn't want to give too much away, but it's actually pretty. Okay, so at the end of round number 1, we've got Bombardment up with 11 to Jurassic Sharks 9. We are now going to move into round number 2, which is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. Bombardment is in the lead, so they're going to choose whether they want to spin first or second. Whatever they spin the first time, if they don't like it, they can choose to spin again, but then they got to keep what you spin the second time. You can choose to go to multiple choice on the questions, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1. You can work with your teammate, and we do need final answer before when you say your final answer. Otherwise, we will not take it. So, wheel tonight, gentlemen, is. Oh, wait.
Oh!
That was round 1. You're good. It was still round 1. Don't worry.
You got it all memorized right
Yep.
The
here.
wheel for tonight is
This
Oscars.
is why you do it on a different tab.
I
Tim.
know. Oscars. Movie release dates. Sports. Recent releases. Drama. Crime. Tom Hanks. Horror. And spinners. And opponent's choice. Bombardment, you are in the lead. I will bring in your manager, Kaleb friggin' Koho. Do you guys want to go first or second?
That is my legal middle name.
Stick with the plan?
I think we stick with the plan.
Okay, we'll go first.
Okay. So, this will be your spin. And it lands on crime. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I say
You want to spin again?
I say spin
Or-
again.
Run it back.
Okay, let's spin again.
Okay. Spinning it again. And it lands on opponent's choice. So, Jurassic Sharks, your choices again for them are Oscars, movie release dates, sports, recent releases, drama, crime, Tom Hanks, and horror.
You want to go with the current plan, or you want to change it?
I'm good with it.
We're gonna go sports.
Horror?
Sports.
Oh, sports. Okay.
Sports ball.
All right. So, Paul, would you like to give Bombardment their questions in sports?
Yes. Okay. In the category of sports, which is given to you with opponent's choice, your first question is: in what film did Gary Cooper play Lou Gehrig?
Oh, that's Pride of the
Right,
Yankees.
yeah, Pride of the Yankees.
Pride of the Yankees.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question in sports: how did bowler Roy Munson lose his hand in Kingpin?
So a group of guys force him. What's the bowling machine? The ball retriever. They force his hand into the ball retriever, and the ball comes up.
Okay, I don't know. So
They force his hand into the ball retriever. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your third question in the category of sports: who plays the Rams' estranged daughter Stephanie in The Wrestler?
it's oh my gosh, I'm thinking of her name. Rebecca Rachel. She's in Into the Wild and Across the Universe. Oh no, I confuse two people though all the time.
All right, is it the girl from Evan? Is it the girl from Across the Universe?
I think it's the girl from. I think it. No, it's so. That's the multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right. Your your multiple choice options are: is it A, Marissa Tomei, B, Jenna Malone, C, Kate Mara, or D, Evan Rachel Wood?
See, it's either Jenna Malone or Evan Rachel Wood. I get them very confused.
Okay.
Oh,
What do you want to go with?
I need an answer in
You're a good guesser, so you pick.
5, 4.
I'm gonna go with Jenna Malone.
2.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Jurassic Sharks.
Can we get those options one more time?
I don't need it. I know it.
Okay.
It's Evan Rachel Wood.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
My fucking life, my whole life.
Category of sports, your penultimate question. In what decade does the film The Legend of Bagger Vance take place?
I feel like it's early century, like 10s or the 20s, right?
Yeah, let's go multiple choice so they can't capitalize on steals.
Yeah.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, the 1910s, B, the 1920s, C, the 1930s, or D, the 1940s?
My gut instinct was 20s.
Okay, let's go with that.
20s, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal.
Can we get the multiple choice?
Sure. Is it A, the 1910s, B, the 1920s, C, the 1930s, or D, the 1940s?
What are you thinking? I'm thinking 30s. I think 10s is too early.
That's my thought process would be too.
We're going to say 1930s. Final answer.
That is correct for another 1-point steal for the Jurassic Sharks. And your final question in the category of sports: who played head coach Don Haskins in Glory Road?
It's
Josh Lucas.
yeah.
Josh Lucas, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. So them getting those 3 questions without multiple choice, but giving up 2 1-point steals as we head into Jurassic Sharks spin. I believe the score is 17-10.
That is what I have. I have 17-11.
11. Again,
yeah.
I miscounted with the 8 in my head. Go ahead. Sorry, yeah, 17-11.
All right, so Jurassic Sharks, your spin is up, and it lands on crime. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
What do you think, Sean? Your call.
I mean, it's your category. Do you want to risk it or do you want to go with it?
I feel all right with it, but do you want to spit again? Just so.
I will go with your judgment.
Gonna need an answer in 5.
If you go with it, that's fine. If you want to spin, that's fine. It's your choice.
We'll take it.
All right. So sticking with crime, I will give you guys your questions in crime. All right. All right, your first question in the category of crime movies. Morgan Freeman portrayed Alex Cross in Kiss the Girls and what other film?
It's Along Came a Spider, right?
I think so.
Along Came a Spider. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question in crime. What is the profession of Sebastian Stan's character in Logan Lucky?
Is he the bartender?
I've only seen it one time, and I'm not confident enough to give you an answer.
You want to go multiple?
You feel confident in it, then answer that. If not, let's go multiple.
I'm going to go multiple just in case. Multiple choice.
All right.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, bartender, B, detective, C, coal miner, or D, race car driver.
Oh, he is the race. He's the driver. Yeah, he's the driver at the end.
Great.
Yeah. We're going to say race car driver. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Whew.
All right.
That was a close one.
The guy last name Driver is not the driver.
All right, your next question in crime. What 2010s film involved the theft of valuable books from a college library?
Oh, that was American Animals.
Go with it.
American Animals. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Your fourth question. Who directed 1986's Manhunter?
That's Michael Mann, right?
If you feel confident, take it. I'm not going to mess with you on this.
It's Michael Mann, right? I'm not screwing up the first name.
For the director, yeah, Michael.
Yeah.
Michael name.
Michael Mann. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. Taking the lead on that one. And your final question in crime. In the next 3 days, what is Russell Crowe planning over the course of those 3 days?
Breaking his wife out of prison, right?
Yeah.
It's a Pittsburgh movie. Breaking his wife out of Pittsburgh or out of prison. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Breaking his wife out of Pittsburgh would have been an amazing answer.
So at the end of round number 2, we've got Jurassic Sharks up with 20 to Bombardment Society's 17. So it is still a very close game as we get into round number 3, which is our Pick Your Poison round. We're going to have some categories here, and they are going to have to choose which ones they want to take for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. One player has to take the 1-pointer, the other can take the 2, and then they get to confer on their 3 and their 4. And the categories that you guys can take, Paul, if you wouldn't mind typing these into the chat, please. The categories you guys can take are action adventure, 2010s, musicals, comedy, crime, sci-fi fantasy, Quentin Tarantino, and Oscars. So we will let our teams go pick their categories right now, and we will be right back. Okay, we are back. So Jurassic Sharks being in the lead, they have decided to take sci-fi fantasy with their number 1, crime for their 2, Tarantino for their 3, and 2010s for their 4. Bombardment Society has taken music/musicals for 1, Tarantino for 2, 2010s for 3, and Oscars for 4. Because Bombardment is in the is not in the lead, they are going to be going first, and I will be asking you guys your questions. So, Zach, your first question. This is for you and only you for 1 point in music/musicals. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Your question. Who played Mary Poppins in Mary Poppins Returns?
It's Emily Blunt. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. So now we'll move to Boatman for his 2-pointer to tie the game in Tarantino. All right, Boatman, your question in Tarantino. Who plays Steve McQueen in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
This is wrong. Timothy Oliphant.
That is incorrect. The answer we were looking for was Damian Lewis.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that.
Yeah.
He's from nothing.
Some Homeland.
All right.
Life.
I love
Life.
TV actors in movie questions. Let's go.
All right. So we will now move to your 3-point question, which is in the category of 2010s. You guys can confer on this, and we do need to hear final answer. So your 3-point question. Who directed Crazy Rich Asians?
It's I'm confusing their names. It's not Justin Lin. I'm being very Jonathan. No. I feel like his name starts with a J. Repeat when it goes down.
Okay. I don't know it, so
3, 2.
repeat.
All right. That's your first repeat. Who directed Crazy Rich Asians?
What else has he done?
He's doing Into the Heights coming out.
Oh.
He did like a
It's
Justin
something-
Bieber documentary.
James something?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Can we repeat again when we get to one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, repeat.
All right. Who directed Crazy Rich Asians?
I was thinking it's like Jonathan or John. But
John P.
John Chu.
Something.
John Chu? No, John Chu is the
Final answer.
I have no idea what
That is correct. For
For
3.
3 big points.
What was the answer? I didn't hear it.
John M.
John
Chu.
Chu.
John M.
Okay.
Chu.
Okay.
Wow.
Good teamwork.
All right.
What a pull there. Jesus.
Yeah, showing what teamwork can do in one question, and 2 repeats will get you. But we are going to move over to the Sharks for their chance here to tie the game with their 1-pointer in sci-fi to Sean Paul. Give them their
All right. Yeah, to Sean Paul, right on. 1-point question in sci-fi fantasy. What actress plays Jupiter Jones in Jupiter Ascending?
Mila Kunis.
That is correct for 1 point to tie the game. It's 21-21. We're staying with Jurassic Sharks for their 2-pointer. This goes to Kirk in the category of crime. Kirk, your question. In Pulp Fiction, what character killed Vincent Vega?
Do you need first and last name or just first name?
We need first and last name.
Butch Coolidge.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead.
All right. Okay, Bombardment. We are going to your 4-point question, which is in the category of Oscars. If you hit this, you stay in the game, sending it back to Jurassic Sharks. If you miss Jurassic Sharks, the game is yours. All right. Your question in Oscars. Maggie Smith has been nominated for a total of 6 Oscars. How many has she won?
She's won 2.
Okay.
2. Final answer.
That is correct
For
for
4 big points, taking the lead 25-23.
All right, and we will move over to Jurassic for their 3-pointer in Tarantino. If they hit this, they will win.
All right, and your 3-pointer in Quentin Tarantino, gentlemen, for the win. How many Tarantino-directed films does Michael Madsen appear in?
Okay, it's Reservoir Dogs,
Yep. Both Kill Bills.
both Kill Bills.
He's in Hateful Eight too, isn't he?
He's in Hateful Eight.
He's not in Inglourious Bastards.
Not in Inglourious Bastards. He's not in Django, is he?
Unless he's under the mask.
Four.
Unless he's under the mask as one of the KKK guys.
Repeat. And he didn't show up in Once Upon a Time at all, did he?
I'll repeat the question.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, good.
Three-pointer in Tarantino. How many Tarantino-directed films does Michael Madsen appear in?
I don't recall seeing him in Once Upon a Time. Was he in Jackie Brown?
No. So we got Reservoir Dogs, both Kill Bills, Hateful Eight.
Was he in Pulp?
No.
So
I think it's 4. Yeah. We're going to say 4, final answer.
That is incorrect. It is 5. He is in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He's in one of the TV show scenes, I believe. So it all comes down to this, gentlemen. Your 4-pointer for the win. If you do not hit this, the match goes to Bombardment Society. If you do, you win the match. And, gentlemen, you still have all of your repeats? Two repeats. Two repeats. So your final question in the category of 2010s, this is your 4-pointer for the win. What is the name of Ryan Gosling's holographic companion played by Ana de Armas in Blade Runner 2049?
My first thought is Joy. That's the first thing that came to my head.
We got 2 repeats, so let's use them.
It's something short like that.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Your 4-pointer in 2010s. What is the name of Ryan Gosling's holographic companion played by Ana de Armas in Blade Runner 2049?
You got anything else? The more I think about it, the more confident I am in Joy, but I mean, it could be wrong.
Yeah, that's the only thing in my head right now because you said
Sorry.
If that's you feel confident in
Jimmy, take the repeat. We'll take the repeat just because we got it. Repeat.
Okay. All right. For the final time in 2010s, what is the name of Ryan Gosling's holographic companion played by Ana de Armas in Blade Runner 2049?
You've got nothing else.
You want to go for it?
I mean, that's what we're at.
We're going to say Joy, final answer.
And your winner, Jurassic Sharks. The answer was Joy, hitting their 4-pointer, bringing the total of the match to 27 to Bombardment's 25. Paul, holy hell. What a match.
I am sweating.
Yes, me as well. This was a very, very intense match. Came down right to the wire. Both players, or both teams, rather, showing exactly why they belong to be playing in this league. Holy hell. Let's move to our winners right away. Sean and Kirk.
Hey, Koho. Koho, that's who, buddy. That's who, Koho. There you go. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm excited that we knew this was going to be a tough match. Koho knows what I'm talking about. I thought this was going to be a tough. I knew this was going to be a tough match. I didn't know our odds of winning it. I knew Boatman and Zach were going to give us the match of our lives, and that's exactly what it was. It came down to the wire. Yeah, kudos to them. They played fantastic. And Sean, you did great. We did great, and we definitely deserve this win. Again, showing everybody what we can do.
Yeah, I mean, Boatman, Zach, great game. Great game. You guys took us all the way to the last question. We haven't had to go last question in a while, actually, in other matches and other leagues. Kirk, MVP. You killed it this match. The last couple matches, it's been more skewed towards me because we've been getting recent releases and stuff like that, and I've been kind of taking most of the load. But today, this was your coming out moment. You needed this. You needed this match after your title match with Jeremy.
We need to bring that up.
What I'm saying,
what title match?
Is you needed a just putting it out there and just shooting everyone.
Well, it's team effort. I mean, still, I mean, yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just, I mean, the way the will went, you know, it landed in something I was stronger on. But yeah, I mean, I think we both played great in this. And I think, you know, if we weren't both firing all cylinders, we wouldn't have gotten this far.
Yeah. That like I said, we've worked together and we've studied as a team. We've trained as a team, and that is why we keep coming out and saying that we are going to be one of the most dominant forces in team leagues, as well as singles. I know Koho likes to act like I'm not a good player, but okay, cool, Koho. I heard that in another opening match, but we work together as a very great cohesive unit. And Koho, if you don't think that I'm a good player, I'll gladly step in the ring with you one-on-one and take you out myself. This is a tournament. We're on to the next round.
Yep.
Well, Boatman, Zach,
Great game, guys. Great game.
Guys, anytime. That was a fun match the whole way through. So anytime you guys want to play again, we are down. But yeah, on to the next round to whoever we play next.
Yep. Well, congratulations. I'm not sure who you play next because I have nothing to do with Movie Warzone. Complaining about the questions. So.
We have no idea.
But congrats, guys, on your win. We will see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
What I got out of that post-match there, Paul, was a lot of testosterone, and we hate Koho. Let's bring in that blue-haired guy right now with his team, with Zach and Boatman. Guys, how are you feeling about your performance today?
I'll be honest, I'm a little fucking upset, but we'll save that for later. But I love my guys. I'm proud of my guys. There's nothing we could have done in that situation. Wasserkrug, you're not good. Thank you for clinging on to Kirk Kowalkowski's back to a win there. I'll beat your discount JT looking ass any day of the week, 1v1, bitch. Heel face, fucking shelve it. I don't give a shit. Cinema Asylum is a hashtag crackpipe dream. Shove it up your ass. Jay's not a good manager, not a good player. That's why he didn't win. So anyway, not the outcome we wanted. Not the outcome we wanted. But you know what? End of the day, Kirk is good. And he's good enough to carry Sean all the way to the end. So good for him. Have a nice time in the next round. I love my guys. We're going to go back stronger next time.
Boatman, Zach, questions for you. You didn't win today, but you still played an amazing game. You kind of showed why, like, how important it is to have a good chemistry with your team, pulling out John Chu there for your 3-point question. Talk me through it. How do you guys feel as a team? You've not played 2 matches. Are you excited for what's next for you guys, or what are you guys thinking?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little upset at myself, but like they knew the 4-pointer, and I didn't know that 4-pointer, so I can't be upset. They knew the 4-pointer. Yeah. I didn't know that answer, so I got to give them props. That's a tough.
If we're both mad at ourselves, that means neither of us have the right to.
I mean,
sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I think our 4-pointer was honestly a lot easier than yours. So I think honestly respect. I think there were things that we both could have done. I think it sucks because if we would have gone Evan Rachel Wood, we would have won, or not would have won, but we would have tied it, and that really sucks. But it is what it is. Zach's a good player. We're gonna come back. It sucks, but it is what it is. I got the one category I didn't really want that I was studying for, and it just didn't work out for me. But seriously, nothing but respect to Kirk and Sean. They played a really good game.
Zach, anything?
I'm mainly sad that we just can't play in a while. That's the main reason I always want to win, is just so we can keep playing. That's why I'm here. But I don't know. It'll give me some time to find some mindfulness techniques, take those deep breaths, and stop doubting myself on every answer. That's why I need to be in teams, not in singles, because I need someone else to help my half answers become full answers. But
the definition of teamwork is their 3-point question. It's why this team is fucking scary. It's the reason why you should still be worried about them, and that's the reason why both these guys are going to have belts by the end of the year.
All right. Well, it didn't work out for you today, but hey, trust me, coming from a guy who has lost recently and been very, very, very upset about it, you will swing back. It happens to the best of us. So yeah, sorry about the loss today, but it was a good match nonetheless. So thank you guys. But any final words as we wrap up this match today?
No, man, it's tough scoring 25 and losing the match, and feeling like it just slipped through your fingers. But I mean, what a match by both teams, especially Jurassic Sharks. I think that, they put the league on notice with the last two matches that they played, especially this one here, beating such a good team. And, sometimes you get your opponent's strength and stuff doesn't go your way, but it was a great match, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the tournament looks like.
Absolutely. Agreed. So, guys, that is another episode of Multiplex Movie Warzone. Thank you so much for being here and watching this match. So, for Bombardment Society and the Kingsmen, that was Kaleb's, Zach, and Boatman. And for Jurassic Sharks, Kirk and Sean, that was Paul. I have been Tim. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time, have a good one. See ya.